All right, do you guys want click or no click?
What is? Oh,
Definitely click.
You've started once again, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is season 2, episode 7. Episode 7, I think. Yeah. No Jared this week. Did we have him last week? I don't think so. Well, so no Jared. We're back at it with me, Dylan, and Aaron, and the boys from the Big News.
howdy. What up? Howdy.
And back at it again. Okay. So let's just go around and everybody spout off a name or what you like to call yourselves.
Yeah. My name's Ryan. I am the trumpet player of the Big News.
My name is Jacob. I play guitar and sing.
Daniel, I play trombone. Logan, I play bass.
My name is Dylan, and I play drums.
Oh man, I have a feeling Dylan is probably the greatest, easily top 5 greatest drummers of all time.
I think so.
He's
too.
got a great name, great foundation to build on.
Well, actually, that depends. How do you spell it? How do you spell yours?
Oh, the big question. Like Bob Dylan.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, there we go. D-Y-L-A.
Fuck yeah.
There it is.
Fantastic.
The only way.
Awesome. The big news. Where would you say you guys are from? I mean, like where collectively is like your home base?
I would say now it's Oklahoma City, but it was Norman.
Okay, so OKC,
Yeah.
previously Norman. Okay, so
Yeah.
big news from OKC, and we've had the big news out to the studio before. They're fucking fantastic. You guys are awesome. Love coming to your shows. Always high energy. Just 10 out of 20. You know, so I can't go top half because who knows? There may be like bands in the future, but I think I've only experienced 10s, but easily 10. So
We'll take that.
yeah, the most construed rating system of all time. It keeps me on my toes. So, well, you guys just got done playing four songs for us,
Yeah.
and each one was fantastic. But before we dive into those songs themselves, why don't we figure out where you guys are coming from? You know, like the musical foundation you guys have set for yourself, right? So, what are some of the bands that you guys started listening to when you were younger that made you realize, like, I think I want to start playing something. I think I want to start doing something cool. Or if there were any.
Yeah, I guess one of the most interesting things
Maybe it's
about
just Perry Como.
we don't all listen to the same thing, so we never this band's so
very
old.
eclectic.
Well, I'm sorry. I meant to
Yeah.
be like individually. Yeah, you guys go through where you guys each came from.
Oh, okay. I'll start off with it. So, honestly, this is going to be kind of a lame way to say, like, this is how I got in rock music. It was Guitar Hero. Like, I just started listening
That is
to,
not lame at all.
Yeah, no,
That's
so,
incredible.
Yeah. I got really into Guitar Hero.
But which Guitar Hero?
So, I started with 1.
Okay,
But the best
cool.
one is 3.
Yeah,
By far.
okay, all right, you
Hands
know.
down, everyone knows.
It's not debatable.
No, not
Is
at all.
3 the one with Possum on it? By the
It's the-
Toadies? Or is
it's
that
the
2?
one with-
That's 2.
Yeah.
2. 3 is the one with
3
the
is the
top
one
hat.
has Slash on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I started on 2.
Nice.
2,
Yeah.
yeah, 2's pretty solid.
2's a solid one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's got like
I
the
remember
dingy
that one.
venues you playing and stuff.
We've played some Guitar Hero venues, dude. It feels
Nice.
like, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
some backyards and shit. You know, I remember the Guitar Hero 2, they played on like a fucking deck
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
They had the police come. There was the 1 and 3. They had the like chopper come
The
in.
helicopter comes
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like they're like busting the party and everything, and you're just. Do you remember what song it was? That was like
it was "Story of My Life" by Social Distortion.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's a
and then
good
the
one.
helicopter comes in.
How do you
Yeah.
know that?
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, don't correct me. Just let me have it.
Yeah, there's no way they could afford that production level.
Right.
Like, that's
And
not fucking accurate.
It's kind of funny. So I think in Guitar Hero 2, there is like whenever you're going through the career or whatever, there's this like shitty little van that you like drive around, and that's how it kind of feels like we get around the country and is our little van.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
just kind of like goes.
art
Yeah.
mimics
Yeah,
life
yeah.
more than you know.
Yeah, it's good. But yeah, so I got into that, and then I discovered ska music in high school because trumpet player. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing that we really get into, like Streetlight Manifesto. Can we cuss on here?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Can we?
We're not.
Just like fuck
We're
yeah.
not monetized worth of shit.
Bet,
Boy,
bet.
Ryan, potty mouth.
Right?
Ooh.
But yeah. So I got into that, and then I met this guy. But
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it a kind of a consensus that all like band horn players are either gonna stop playing after they get done in band, or they're just gonna go on being a ska band?
That's your only option.
Kind of, sort of.
Is that kind of it when it comes to like being a horn player?
Or you play with
Yeah.
like Bruce Springsteen.
I mean, you can go
Yeah,
if you
one in every few billion.
if you get into it in like college and stuff, you can go play for some Philharmonics, but then like there's not.
Who would
then
wanna
you go
do
into
that?
teaching, and then that's it. But yeah, I mean,
But
ska,
you ain't
you're
getting,
still poor.
You ain't getting poon in orchestra. You know? Like shit. Let's be honest here.
that's fair. That's fair. But yeah. And then I met Jacob in 2014. Was that when that was? Almost 10 years ago now.
Was it
Whenever
14?
you had the geography class that you came to 3 classes and then stopped coming.
Yeah, that was the second time I quit college.
Yeah. Happened.
Hey
Yeah.
man, that's all right. You know, my wife's on 3, so it happens to the best of them.
Yeah, I've done it a few times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, it's always time.
Yeah.
Just build over time.
Lindsay's gonna listen to this and she's gonna be like, "Why'd you call me out like that?" That's my wife.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey,
What you gonna do, you know?
hey.
Well, what about you, Jacob? Where are you coming from?
Well, I listen to I guess a lot of hair metal.
I want Joe Rogan. You hear him there?
Yeah, sorry. So I listened to a lot of hair metal, and then I went to my first local punk show in 2014, so I was 13. And after that, it was punk rock.
What kind of hair metal?
Oh, my first show of all time was Motley Crue.
Wow.
Okay,
And so Motley
awesome.
Crue was my favorite band for like 10 years.
Did you like
Still
that?
kind of is.
Did you watch that movie? Is it
The Dirt?
I'll defer to Dylan. Yeah,
Dirt.
The Dirt. Yeah.
I read the book like 15 times before that movie ever came out.
We watched that. I
Yeah.
think, like
Yeah.
It was one of those. I saw it. It was it was on Netflix, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I saw it. Man, I think just late Saturday night or maybe Sunday. I couldn't sleep before work or something, and I was like, "Why is it? Why does it have Machine Gun Kelly on the cover?"
That
or
was-
whatever?
it was
I was like,
wild.
"This is weird." And then I watched it, and it wasn't until probably 30 minutes in, because I wasn't really paying attention, that I was like, "Oh shit, this is about Motley Crue." Like, I was like, they were just like, when we formed this thing, and I was like, is this Spinal Tap, but like an updated version or
Right.
something? What's going on right now? And then, it was like, he
It
was
was the
like,
Crew.
yeah, he was like, there's a scene with Ozzy Osbourne where he snorts the piss with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
ants or
Yeah, the
yeah.
ants on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
How
And I
does
was-
the Dirt compare to Garden State?
Wow, I don't think those are comparable.
Dan?
yeah, well,
There's your
definitely more
answer.
fucked up.
Garden State?
Yeah.
The Dirt.
Oh.
They get fucked up in
I'm
both.
just
movies.
playing. It's like,
So,
I don't know, but
I guess they have
mentally,
that in
Garden
common.
State had me up all night.
But yeah, I mean, overall, I listened to like hair metal and stuff, and then I found like punk rock when I was like 13, and then I moved for college in 2011. I ended up meeting Logan in 2012, and that's when we started jamming and working on the prototype of what we all turned into.
Were you in anything before that? Or were
Yeah.
you kind of messing around with stuff before that?
When I was like 15, I was in a band called the Tear Outs with my friends at home, and then that fell apart, and then I was in a band with a bunch of older guys called JFK Reloaded.
Wow.
And
I love that name. I remember you saying that last time you were out here. I thought there was also a really good name on there that I do remember, but we ain't gonna say it.
yeah, yeah.
But that's like by far one of my favorite band names.
Dude, it was a good time, and it was an old time in Tulsa, like 10 years ago when punk rock was kind of different. And then, yeah, we moved, and I met Logan, and then a couple years later, everybody else joined, and pretty much been, as far as listening, it's been consistent since then, I could say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you, Dano?
Well, I grew up on
Listening to Garden State
Garden
soundtrack.
State. Yeah, exactly. It's my life. It revolves around that movie. No, but I grew up with like rock and roll because of my dad. He was a guitar player, and he had a huge CD collection. So from a little kid, I just thought it was so cool to sit down and listen to all his music. So that's what I started out on, was like 70s, 80s rock and roll.
Were there any records in particular that you were like,
Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon was probably the first album I ever fell in love with. So that was, like Jacob said, Pink Floyd was my favorite band for like 10 years. Like Motley Crue was his. And then I think in high school, just like Ryan, because we're in band. So if you're a horn player in band, you're going to get exposed to ska.
2 options?
Yeah, ska band
or you're depressed.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I heard Streetlight Manifesto, and of course Real Big Fish, and Mighty Mighty Boss Stones, and then Jacob got me more into Streetlight Manifesto, and so and then we all just kind of clicked as
History
as
since,
friends.
man.
Yeah. That's the story.
For me, it was like punk rock about middle school, and then ska a little bit later, and didn't really listen to much for a while, and then just for bass, I just think ska is more fun to play than punk rock, and it's kind of a good mix when it's both together.
Yeah.
And yeah, I met him in I think 2012, Jacob.
Yeah.
And then this is the first band I've ever been in, so.
Hell yeah, man.
Yep.
And how'd you pick up bass?
I started when I was 18, long ago, and I didn't really play that. I mean, I got good enough to be like in a entry-level punk band for a while, and then I didn't pick it up till when I was about 29 again, and then I picked it up pretty hard since then. And
It's always
got a lot better.
interesting, yeah, because bass players are like just kind of born. Like it's like like really good bass players,
Yeah.
they're almost never guys that are like, well, I normally play guitar, but I'm playing bass for this project or whatever. Like, those are good bass players, but the really good ones, they're just like, it just called to me.
Yeah,
You
so
know?
I don't play guitar either, so that probably helped a bit.
That's
stick
awesome.
with
That
it.
is not, yeah, I played lead bass when I played bass. That's how I knew how to play, just from guitar
Dude.
shit.
Yeah.
I moved to Norman in August of 2012, and I was looking for members just to start a band with. And I went to a concert for a band called Strung Out, and Logan was there. I just walked up to him because I don't know, and started talking about, do you play music or whatever? And he was like, yeah, I play bass. I live in Norman. And I was like, oh, we should jam next week. And he came over and he played Detroit by Rancid, and then like immediately, I just stopped looking for people.
So it's like a stepbrother
yeah.
situation. You're like, are we going to be best friends?
It was, and it just pretty much continued forever after that.
Man, you looked into a bass player. That's like a 4-leaf clover.
I know.
It's like a 6-leaf clover, dude. Like, nobody's that lucky.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I can kind of play.
Yeah, I was like, you got some filthy bass lines, dude. That's a
Thank you.
pretty good bass player.
Yeah.
Just meet.
If only it was that easy to find drummers,
It is now.
Took us forever to find Dylan.
What a great segue.
So as far as like musical influences go, without a shadow of a doubt, Blink-182 is my all-time favorite band, and they will be for the rest of my life.
I'm shocked.
You should be. I'm not repping their merch at all right now. That I just bought at their show in Dallas that I cried at with my siblings. Them and Green Day are the two bands that made me want to play music. And I thought those guys could walk on water. They were the coolest people on earth. Me and my friends started like dressing like them with like the ties whenever we could, and like painting our nails. But then like that went
Amazing.
into like emo and stuff, because that's just the time I grew up with. So like My Chemical Romance, and then it just branches off from there. And these days, I still, I love punk, like pop punk especially, but I'm a big metal guy too, and that's kind of the outlier in the group. Like I'm trying to drag Jacob to a show in November for a cattle decapitation,
Nice.
Yeah. And he agreed, but we'll see.
I really want to see Kubla Khan, Texas.
That'd be cool.
I've seen Knocked Loose a few times now, just at random. Me and my wife went out to When We Were Young Fest, the first one last year out there in Vegas. And just speaking of emo, stuff.
Mhm.
And I've never been much into that scene, that kind of converted me. And now I love a bunch of those bands, but she was, walking around listening to, now I'm gonna seem like an idiot because I can't name one, but like Mayday Parade and some of the other. Man, what is the one band? Oh, Black Veil Brides.
Okay,
That was the one
there
she
you go.
really. That was the one she really liked. Anyway,
Nice.
so we went out there and saw that, and they were awesome. They were all like,
Yeah.
they were like killer live performances. But I saw Knocked Loose then. I saw them at Bonnaroo, and I've seen them again somewhere. But God, they killed, and their mosh pits are insane.
Yeah.
So you got to go to Knocked Loose, dude. You got to go and see.
I'm down.
You got to go and see them because they're like I thought I killed a guy because like I WWE clothesline.
That happened to
You're
me in
not
high
supposed
school.
to do. You're not supposed to do it in a
Probably
mosh
like a
pit.
12-year-old.
It's horrible
or something.
etiquette, but yeah, it might have been a woman. I don't know. I was so blinded by
Wasn't Knock
adrenaline.
Loose like playing the choke suckle and like Amarillo like a year ago?
Well,
What is that?
like, it's not real. The
That
choke
is
suckle's
a made
not
up
real.
venue. Was it on Riggs of Doom or Riggs of Dad?
No, it's
Riggs of Dad on
Riggs of Dad.
Instagram.
Yeah,
It's just like
Riggs of Dad
they
on
always post
Instagram.
pictures of those old dad cover bands, like the
Like it'll be a dude in jean shorts and like
playing
really tall
electronic
white
drum
socks.
set.
But it's
with,
called
like a
what?
headset mic, and he's always like live with the choke suckle.
The
Yeah,
Chug
he-
Suckle.
he
Yeah,
likes-
it's like a made up venue.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
There's a venue in Kansas called. What is it called? Was the Pink Burrito?
Oh, I don't remember.
No. Pink Pickle, wasn't it?
The Pink Pickle.
Either one of those are great.
Yeah. So those are my favorite two I've heard so far. Chug Suckle
and the pink
and
pickle.
the Pink Pickle.
Yeah, you guys gotta look up Riggs of Dad on Instagram. It's fucking
They
hilarious.
post great captions. Yeah. They're fantastic. But but anyways, yeah, I saw now. Limp Wizards were saying that they played out in Amarillo, like 6 or 7 years ago or something like that. And Knock Loose was the band. There was like 4 bands on the bill. And Knock Loose was a band that was headlining that or whatever. And he said there was like 8 people there.
Wow.
And he's like, it's just weird seeing
Yeah.
how big they are now, and just going out there and they were like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, you ready to play a show? Yeah, I'm excited, man. Yeah, it's going to be a good show. And,
It is strange. It is strange to watch
Weird.
bands like that.
I'm
Like,
sure you guys have seen
I,
a
well,
few of those, at least.
I would say that one time I was at like a really strange rap show at a NSU in Tahlequah with all my friends. And have you ever heard of Montreal?
Yeah.
They were just a random band that nobody knew at all.
Wow.
They were just went in there and they were like, what is this weird crap? I don't know.
Huh.
Nobody
Wow.
really listened at all. And
Well,
then
you
they-
guys play,
That's cool.
but you guys play a ton live. I mean, how many shows, roundabouts-ish, are you playing a year?
Oh, now. Oh, I don't know.
It's different now.
It probably averages out to about 3 a month, but doesn't it?
I would
I
say.
was going to say somewhere in
Two
the
or three.
20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's fantastic. And you guys are playing all around, really. They just played Ska
Yeah.
which was the 4th iteration.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fourth year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic.
I feel
man.
like you put like ska in replacement for like any name. Yeah.
It's like what ska bands do.
Ska Drive.
We-
Everyone donate blood and listen to.
Ska Drive.
Yeah.
We are going to play.
Everybody's like on the sidewalk with like needles in their arms. Just fucking-
We're going to play a Ska-toberfest in Memphis, actually, in October. So, yeah, there's one of them. Skalloween, we've heard that one
Skalloween,
before.
yeah.
Masquerade.
So that's just what ska
Masquerade.
bands do.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Attack of the Ska.
Temple of the
There's,
Ska.
like
there's
it.
Ska Wars. Ska Wars is a thing in
Oh,
LA.
that's a good
here.
one.
The ska has eyes.
Yeah.
Ska's the limit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Garden
Ska.
Ska.
Ska's the
That's
limit.
not one. But
Ska City
since we're
Limits.
listing so
There
many.
you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I love all those. We'll have to have like a show.
See,
on-
it's fun.
We'll have to
See?
have a weekly Wednesday night out in the Pecan Grove random name Ska Fest. It's just the big news. But it'll be.
Out in the
Ska with the
Grove.
wind. Yeah.
Ska
And
with
the
Is it like Skod, like SKA''D, Skod with the wind?
Scott with the wind.
Live.
Live.
Well,
What was the one you came up with the other day, Logan?
that's a podcast.
The
Ska?
yeah, there was a riff on ska that you came up with, and I can't remember what it was. It was really funny.
I got it. Nothing.
Dang, dang.
Even the best warrior knows when he's beat.
Oh,
you,
it was the skull.
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 Yeah. Oh, my.
Like the.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta
yeah.
cut this out. You gotta cut this out. People can't hear these secrets.
That's like an album cover.
These are trademarked, by the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
These
We
are all
already
trademarked.
skull.
We already have that.
Yeah, these are all
It's,
copyrighted and
That
trademarked.
is
That's right. Copyright, trademark.
in the mail already.
If you even say it, then you're gonna pay us.
We're gonna find you,
We're gonna find
Yeah.
you.
and we'll blow a horn in your direction.
That's right.
Nice. Are you guys Vikings fans? Or just
Like the people or the sports?
why not both?
Okay, I mean the Vikings are pretty rad.
I'm a
from
fan
back
of
in the
people.
day, but no, I'm not a football person.
I just
No.
watched a documentary about the Vikings, actually.
Which one?
The actual Vikings, like the people
Oh, the NFL.
Oh, there you go.
hundreds of years ago.
Wait, the people.
You know,
oh,
they
the
won
people,
a Super
okay.
Bowl not long ago.
No, they
Yeah, they-
didn't.
no, they-
No, they
it's-
didn't.
it's been a
No, the
long
Vikings
time.
have never won.
Have they never won
Fuck
on?
them. But I'm a Packers fan, so yeah, fuck them.
I was just trying to confuse the conversation.
No, fuck them. No, I will
Create
not let
chaos.
that. I will. This will not stand. No, the Vikings have never won a championship.
It's a Norse subject.
You know, in the NFL, maybe they've won some championships.
Damn, that was a good one.
As the,
He's good. Well,
that's it. That's it. Well, all right.
I thought
everybody
you
go
were
home.
actually-
Are we
I-
cutting? Yeah, is that, are we done?
I don't know if they ever have or not. I really don't.
I don't think they have. I think
I don't
that's
think
it.
so.
They haven't. I swear. Like,
What are we talking
I'm not
about?
lying.
We're
The people
so
of
we're
the
talking
sport.
about the exactly. See,
Yeah.
You sound too impassioned about it for that to be true. I don't know.
I think the
Because I'm not a
the
football
Vikings,
person, so I
the
don't know.
ancient Vikings, did in fact win the Super Bowl at some point.
They,
I mean, it's
they
debatable.
should have.
They just
It was
called
the
it
only the
something else at
NFL
the time.
championship at that point.
They
It wasn't the
definitely
Super
raped and
Bowl.
pillaged. That's for sure. I mean,
Now they did. They were known to.
A lot of people died.
crazy something.
I mean, that's what people did in the day, though. You know, you can't judge them for that.
Yeah, that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure. I've heard people say that on the street, and I've read signs. So,
And that's how the Vikings won the Super
that's
Bowl.
what my grandpappy says.
what you guys put out? The one you recorded here and the one you just gave me the tape of was the Phoebe, right?
Yeah.
With a
Yeah.
band. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what you guys put that out? Was it? Did it come out this year?
Yeah, back
yeah.
in May.
Okay. God, my
See,
years
oh,
are like. I
same.
was
Oh,
like, was
same.
it last year that it? Yeah. And how was the? How's it been like having another? Because I know you guys had been like it's been a little while.
Yeah,
since
it was
we put
Seven?
out.
It was 6 or 7
yeah.
years.
6
It
years.
felt really good
Because
to
we put out-
finally release that.
letting it off.
Yeah.
And it sounds good. So there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
And thank you guys for that. Sounds
Oh,
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, it was great having you guys in. But I don't know, like the feeling of releasing it finally. It has to be like euphoria. So
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was just
yeah.
curious
Yeah.
if it was like getting that because
Like
you
taking
guys
a big
probably
dump.
yeah, just like it.
Just that's
Well, it's like you don't have to worry about like messing with these songs anymore. I mean,
Yeah,
you still
they're
play
done.
them, but they're
Yeah.
backlogged and done. So
But you guys fucking knocked them out, man. You guys came in and like killed them.
Some of them we had been playing for like 6
yeah, I was gonna
years.
Yeah,
ask.
we
Had
had-
you been playing them for some of them for a while?
Some
Yeah.
of them were
Yeah.
pretty brand new, like within a year.
Bugs
like
was the
Vanessa
newest
and
one
stuff.
on.
Yeah,
Bugs
Bugs.
was the newest one. But yeah.
and then
And
Can't
Jacob-
Stop was the oldest.
Yeah, Jacob was like, I want to drum on this. I was
Mhm.
like, whoa. Okay. He was like, I'm not really a drummer. He went in there, like, knocked every song out, like 2 takes. We're
Yeah.
like, God damn.
And we were all so
okay.
nervous.
I was
like,
so
oh my God,
nervous.
oh my God.
I was like, well,
Nervous about what? You didn't? You'd be like, I wasn't gonna be able to do it or something.
yeah, I'm about to take a big old poop. Here we go.
Nah, dude. It's
That's what it all comes back to.
I'm glad you guys found a drummer. How'd you guys find Dylan?
Well,
How did we find Dylan?
How did
Ryan?
we find Dylan? I've known Dylan for 10 years now. Is that right?
We met in 2012, so 11.
11 years. We worked at the Warren together. And
Oh, very cool.
yeah, Dylan actually never drummed for a band before us.
or
Is that
really
right?
at all, right?
Yeah.
No, so okay, I get off on many trains of thought, so I'm going to circle back for 2 seconds. You mentioned bands earlier. I can't not mention Coheed and Cambria. I love Coheed
Oh,
and Cambria.
cool.
I have to shout
Fantastic.
them out. They're not going to hear this, but I want them to. So I love all of you. I met them just a few months ago. And
Badass.
Ryan likes them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had me and some friends who all loved Blink-182 and Green Day and music of that ilk started like a jam band in like high school. And my friend's the drummer, and he eventually wanted to play bass and sing. Well, I played bass because nobody else wanted to, and I didn't even know what a bass was. And now I love bass, so I'm a bass and drums guy. But he wanted to play bass and sing, so I like piddled around on his drum set, and that was like my only experience
Wow, like at all.
at all. I mean, I
Damn.
did band from like 5th grade through high
Fooled
school.
me, man.
And I did drumline in high school, but I just did the bass drum. So that was bass 5, the biggest one.
Nice.
Sick.
Yeah, fooled me. I thought you were, fantastic when you
Well, thank
played.
you.
So
Thank you. I appreciate
definitely fooled me.
How was the jump into playing in a live band?
that. Oh man, so it was kind of spooky. But I did a lot of theater and like choir and stuff in high school, so I love performing in front of people.
Yeah.
And I was really looking for an outlet for that. And thank you all a million again for letting me do it.
Yeah.
I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Um,
was awesome from day one.
So it was kind of scary, but I remember Ryan had asked me for many a time
It was like 2 years.
to come and try out. And I was like, no, I mean, I don't have the time. I don't have a kid. I don't this, that, and the other. And as Jacob tells it, he was pretty not ready to hear another drummer at the time. So
We had
I
tried
was
out
ju-
quite a few.
Yeah, it was just.
It's
Lots
hard to
of-
find motivation sometimes, man.
Yeah, I mean, we've just been doing this, and for just it's like I guess we're just gonna hang it up. And Ryan was like, "Let's try out one," and yeah,
The reason why I wanted Dylan to come and try too is because I knew that he'd go around the Warren sometimes just hand patting completely on time. I knew he had a sense for
The
music.
juice.
A
He had the
sense for
juice.
music, and that's what we hadn't been seeing in other drummers.
I wanted to say that the other drummers that we tried out, they were good.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah.
wasn't a good fit for
Yeah.
what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Well, it's what did Tom Petty say? It was the hang, the
Oh, the
Oh,
three
the-
things: the money, the hang, and the music. As long as you got 2 out of 3, you're good.
Yeah.
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 Oh
So
yeah.
if the hang's
Exactly.
good and the music's good, but the money's not there, well, it's still good. Because you're hanging out with cool people and making cool music.
For sure.
I
We're
like
trying
that.
to work on that last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't we all, man?
We've been in the hang and the music for ever since we started. The money's
Right.
never been there.
Right.
Where is
Yeah.
the money?
I don't know, man. People get paid for some pretty crazy shit. And
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, if I could just not have to debate getting Subway or not, because I could just eat a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah,
at
sometimes
home.
the outlaws just call 'em, baby. Gotta go get the outlaw. Is that what the name of that sandwich?
I love that fucking sandwich, dude. I don't give a shit what.
what is
Gotta go
it?
get it.
Yeah, what is
I
that?
don't know.
What
It's
are
like
the
a fake.
ingredients?
It's like a fake, Philly cheesesteak.
You got
but
the dog.
That's what they call it. But the thing is, it's got double American cheese.
Okay.
So it's less than 1,000
Christ.
calories. It's got double American cheese. It clogs up my arteries either way, so I feel good about it.
It makes you feel good.
So a Philly cheesesteak at Subway is called an outlaw. Is that what we're saying? here?
Well, it's got they got all their names for different
Right,
sandwiches
right.
or whatever, but it's basically a Philly cheese.
Okay.
It's like their
Oh,
quote unquote take
I thought
on
you
it.
made this. This is a patented sandwich.
I mean, patented is a hard word, but because
It's one of the ones that Steph
different
I've never
sells
seen
on
someone.
commercials.
Yeah, I've never seen
Yeah.
someone make it the same.
It's like
each
a
time,
back
so-
menu one. That kind of thing.
the same each time.
no
me the secret
consistency.
They're going to charge
Yeah.
us for
There's no
talking about it.
consistency with the
No.
outlaws.
No, yeah, we might get sued for this episode because they're like,
Man,
"How
I
dare
would,
you,
I would do the meat tornado in high school at Subway. You just get all the meats on there.
Lord have
Meat
mercy."
tornado. Shit filled you up within 3 bites. You're like, oh fuck. And a lot of
It's like a
mayonnaise.
$25 sandwich.
It was. It was.
Oh.
It was like a fucking 8,000 calorie
God
sandwich.
bless.
I mean, it filled me up for
$8,000.
fucking 3 days.
And then you got to buy a lot of toilet paper.
Probably.
No, that's where the mayonnaise comes in. Just fucking clears the runway.
Oh.
You know?
I like that noise he made. He's like, "Oh,
Mayonnaise is a sore subject.
Man, that's not good.
Yeah, you're not a mayonnaise fan?
not a mayonnaise
I
fan.
love
Really?
I
mayonnaise.
love mayonnaise.
Big
Mayonnaise
mayonnaise
is fucking
fan
awesome.
here.
what
Well,
kind of mayonnaise? Like
surrounded by a bunch of
Duke's,
people who are
Duke's.
wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
1000%.
Miracle Whip.
No, that's where I cut off.
No,
No,
Miracle.
no Miracle Whip.
I'm a-
No.
I'm a
Because that's not mayonnaise, right?
Hell,
No, it's like mayonnaise with
almonds.
like 85 grams of sugar in it.
Yeah. It's like dessert.
It's salad
Yeah.
dressing, isn't it?
Just put it on top of cake.
It's like salad
Dessert,
dressing?
That's what you have after
Isn't that
the
what it's called?
mayonnaise meal.
I mean, on the front,
Just a
the
spoon.
I don't know.
Miracle Whip,
I
doesn't it
hope-
say salad dressing
I hope
on
it
it?
doesn't.
Yeah.
is it
It
like
does.
how margarine
does?
says
Yeah,
it's
I'm almost
margarine, not
positive.
butter?
How the fuck would you put that on a
I
salad?
think it just
Googling
means
it?
like
It's like a
potato
ranch
salad and
base.
all that
That's
kind
from
of
the 50s, dude. That's like one of those 50s, like
Miracle
mix it with
Whip's got
pudding or
asbestos in
something.
it.
You just
And
took
everything
some
had, like,
lettuce, put some
marshmallows
Miracle
and
Whip on
nuts.
that, and
and
then
it was
No.
like
salad.
set in Jello.
Oh yeah.
1956. No.
God damn, what the fuck were they going on in 50s? Middle of the Cold War.
Yeah,
They were like,
everyone
we
was-
needed a good salad dressing.
Everyone had
Right.
cancer from asbestos.
I knew it.
And your prescribed cigarettes. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and vaginal mesh.
I heard those commercials.
I've seen those commercials. I know.
If you or one suffers from a vaginal mesh,
oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, my
It's
mom
also-
called me out because I said vaginal. She was like, "You idiot."
Wasn't that also for
know how it's pronounced.
hernias though? That mesh stuff.
allegedly.
They don't want you to know about that.
I got one of those.
You got mesh?
I got a vaginal mesh.
Just hanging on your shelf.
That's awesome, dude.
yeah. Yeah.
Like we
I'm
said, we
proud
asked
of it.
we asked the hard questions here.
Nice.
What was that commercial we used to grow up with where the guy was like, If you have mesothelioma.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I never knew what that was.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test.
Come on.
Did you hit the jackpot? What was that dinging?
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Oh,
It was me.
Cut that.
Oh, yeah.
Cut that right out.
Dude,
We're still trying to look up Miracle Whip.
I'm still on Miracle Whip.
Seeing if it's salad dressing.
Does it say salad dressing?
My phone doesn't like mayonnaise, obviously.
Wow, racist.
Anything's better than a dry sandwich. Ugh.
Heard that. Mhm.
God bless, man. That made my throat close up just thinking about it. Made my tongue shoot to the roof of my mouth to try and scrape off the bread off the.
Why,
God.
but why can't
According-
you have ketchup on a sandwich?
According to the website,
That's illegal.
Yeah. that's-
Miracle Whip salad dressing enjoys the widest customer recognition and acceptance of any salad dressing.
Lies.
Oh my god!
I don't know
So
one
is that like a
person that puts
separate
that on
product
salad.
they make?
That's
It
a
is.
weird way of saying advertising your salad
mayonnaise?
dressing.
They're really confident about their mayonnaise.
It is the largest selling branded salad dressing in food service.
Why'd they have to throw an acceptance in there? That's kind of weird.
And it's non-debatable.
Like people accept us. Like they're just like it's there. We don't like it, but yeah, it's there.
It'll do.
Oh no, dang, there it is. The one of a kind taste of creamy mayo and tangy dressing.
I bet
the
you ain't
gold
tangy and
standard.
sweet.
Creamy,
It's not tangy, it's very sweet.
creamy. What a word.
Salad
akin to
dressing.
moist.
Yeah.
To make you go.
Fucking
Miracle Whip.
Whip on a bologna sandwich. Oh,
Miracle Whip coleslaw. 7-layer salad with Miracle Whip.
I could see it
Miracle
being
Whip
on a
Jell-O.
coleslaw.
they got a bean dip for Miracle Whip.
They got a salad dressing,
Is that one-
chocolate
is that one
cake.
of the 7
Oh
layers?
my god.
Yeah, it's Miracle Whip.
That's disgusting.
Salad
Just-
bean
You do
dip with
nothing
Miracle
to
Whip.
it. It's just straight up.
That's how you
Miracle
get in a fight.
Gross.
That's how somebody fights you.
Whip. But you don't tell them first, and that's how the fight
That's how
starts.
they- what
dip
the
into
fuck
it.
is
then-
this?
yeah.
Oh my god, that is definitely fight worthy.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Speaking of band back in the day, one of our band directors pranked us and he put toothpaste in between Oreos. And he was like, all right, we're going to see how many you can eat in a minute. And he like started the clock and all of us were just going to town on Oreos and it was toothpaste.
That's fucked up.
I don't know if you can actually ingest it either. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, would that
Yeah,
hurt your,
that's like-
you hurt your tummy?
Yeah,
I
this is
think
like
that's,
2007. So
Little
I think
tum-tum.
that's trauma
That was,
inducing.
that
Yeah.
was before.
No, that's like Nuremberg trials or some shit, dude. Like they discussed that and they fucking cracked down on all that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
I've seen that shit on the
Psychopath.
History Channel.
that exact thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on a Military Channel episode at one point, I think.
right next to waterboarding.
Yeah, Rise of the Third Reich. When they at the, like the last episode, they talk about the Nuremberg trials, and they're like, yeah, and then fucking
They put
Oreos
tooth-
with toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Yeah.
Bastards.
So your band
Trojan
teacher
horse is
was
the reverse.
violating. He was committing a war crime. on
Oh
that
yeah,
one,
for sure.
so.
He wasn't
Yeah.
there long though. That was probably why.
Yeah, they cracked
Wow.
down.
That's
Crack down.
It got back around.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's
Well, I
kind
mean,
of crazy.
You guys got like the twin tower of power on the rhythm section. What's your average height between the two of you guys? Logan, how tall are you?
I'm like 6'2".
Dylan?
I'm 6'6" when I stand up straight.
God damn, you guys got a fucking rhythm section, dude. You guys got a tag team rhythm section.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
You guys have like cool nicknames? I saw a bass player once that was nicknamed the Bio Buddha.
That's really
The
'Cause he
Hammer.
was- The Hammer?
The
yeah.
Hammer.
I think they call him Logan.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We called him the bass god for a while.
Yeah.
Base god, yeah.
Bass god.
Tony Chainsaw.
The ska
No, I
god.
don't really got any nicknames.
No, my gym teacher used to call me Wise One because that's my last name is Wise.
Ah. Thunderfingers.
Thunderfingers, yeah.
No.
Nothing? No. Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we'll leave it at that. Okay, fine. We'll leave it at that. All right.
Cut that.
Any of them. I don't know. Whatever sticks.
Whatever you want to call me.
Whatever you want to call me is fine. I'll just deal with it.
I just need
I'll take your
the same
tribute
thing
in
as
any
Miracle
form.
Whip acceptance
And recognition.
and yes.
Recognition and
recognition.
acceptance, according to Kraft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is a craft food.
So what do you guys what's it what's your favorite venue in OKC to play?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
JJ's Alley.
Never played.
That place is cool.
That's first.
We've gotten that answer.
That place is cool.
We've asked a few
is
people,
really cool.
and
Well,
they've
yeah.
been like, JJ's
Yeah.
Alley.
I think we're a little too big for that, but it's cool.
You're definitely too big for
Yeah, a
that.
little bit.
Oh man, if you could fit on,
I just
there's
mean
stage
literally
half of
large.
that
like,
stage.
literally. Okay.
Oh, you meant physically.
Yeah, physically.
Yeah, it's tiny.
I was like, Ronnie,
Down to play. Yeah.
calm down.
I don't know. Like we've been around for a while, so like a lot of the places that we used to play before COVID kind of aren't around anymore. You
like
know?
which ones?
Like the Root.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
the
we
Root?
played at the Root.
Your
Drunken
mom's Drunken
High-Low.
Fry.
The high
The high-low?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The
I
Hilo
think
did.
the Blue Note
closed
is
down.
probably one of our favorites now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blue Note. Our show at
Yeah.
Rad Bar was great.
Rad Bar is a great spot.
We haven't played at Resonant Head or Beer City or Pony Boy or any of those. We want to.
I heard a
We
lot of
just
good
haven't
things
yet.
about Resonant Head.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't been out there yet though.
Me either.
really. The our buddy Mike and his wife Elizabeth, they just went out to Resonant Head, and they said that show was really cool.
Yeah.
They
Really?
got art all up on the walls and everything, and it's just cool,
Nice.
cool hangout, cool spot.
You need to go check it out.
Yeah.
It's over by the old.
It's attached to the old Opry, I think.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I don't know
Okay.
if it's part of the old Opry or attached to it. I just kind of looked at a map of
Do
it.
they call it the Capitol Hill District? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Capitol Hill, that South Oklahoma City area.
Yeah,
That's
over on
sick.
the south side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Are there any out of state ones that you guys go to pretty consistently?
Used to, because we haven't played we haven't started playing out of state all the time again yet.
Right.
But I would say Metal Somewhere we're about to play in Memphis is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're
Um,
always so great to us.
if I was to just make a list, it'd be like Growler in Arlington, a Division Brewery,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Booby Trap.
We haven't played there in a long
Oh no,
time.
no pink pickle.
No,
I was
we
never
never
got
played
Booby Trap earlier when we were talking about those venue names, but
Booby Trap.
Booby Trap.
What was that really cool one in Austin? That was like my second show ever.
Oh,
Flamingo Cantina.
Yeah, that one
one's
was really
Definitely
neat.
there too.
What was the weirdest venue you guys played?
Flamingo Cantina. just because of like the position of the
That
stage,
velvet,
just because like
red
I was like
velvet.
elevated above everybody
Red
else.
Velvet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this like open area behind
Oh,
us
yeah.
where people could like look down and watch.
Huh?
So
Really?
like the setup was super unique.
Red
was
Velvet. What is that?
Red Velvet Under. That's a venue in Albuquerque.
If it's still,
Well, I don't know. It could very well.
Was it
say
actually a
wrong.
venue or is
What?
it like a church?
it was
basement?
a bar,
Consignment
restaurant.
store or something like that.
It was
Yeah.
a bar, restaurant, like thrift store venue.
What kind of food are they selling there?
expensive,
dogs.
like microwave burritos.
Yeah.
fantastic.
It was
That's my
like
And-
type of place.
$11 burritos.
The
They're
best-
doing a bunch of things.
The best
all at
part about it
once.
is
weird.
when you stood at the bar, you know, they have TVs up here, right? The TVs are playing recordings of this lady preparing the food that's on the menu. It's her making
Yes.
like a reality show about her making the food.
This is like kind of dystopian.
It was so
And the food that we got looked nothing like
what she was making.
the food that she was making.
No, you guys were the band. She just went to like Sam's and got like some burrito plates and
Yeah,
shit. And
probably. But we were so hungry, we were like,
It was last
"Fuck
night
yeah,
of the
we're gonna-
tour."
We're gonna buy those and eat them.
And the bar was like bar and the restaurant were on one side, and then like the stage was on completely other side.
Yeah, and then
in the
Different
middle
room.
of the
And
middle
of,
of the
like the
And there was an
thrift stuff.
acoustic show like going on next to the bar while we were playing. So
Interesting.
yeah, it was.
So there's a lot going on. Okay, you said this is in Albuquerque.
yeah.
It's right across the street from the car wash that was in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on for that
fact.
place.
Yeah,
Wow.
When
Okay.
when we
I'll
were
put it on my to-do list.
when we were driving home from that place, that was wild because there were just people in the street just walking around.
Yeah, you wouldn't see him.
Yeah.
Albuquerque's weird. I went there this last spring and it's kind of a weird place.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it didn't make me feel good, but it didn't make me feel bad, but it did make me feel good.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like at this weird like limbo stage.
That sounds like Albuquerque.
And I was like, and I was like, what the fuck is this place? I want to go eat somewhere. And I think I just settled on like fucking Cane's because I didn't want to take a risk and like walk in and like it'd be the fucking, I don't know.
Velvet Monkey. Wait, what was it you said?
Velvet Underground.
Oh, Velvet Underground.
Red
Red Velvet.
Red
Under-
Velvet.
Yeah, and
Red
I could
Velvet
sold,
Underground.
sold microwave burritos.
it was a bizarre
But you
place.
could also buy a cool shirt. a secondhand shirt.
Fuck yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But while we're talking about Albuquerque, there's Marble Brewing there.
Marble,
That was
They had
cool.
some good shows there.
they
Yeah.
gave us so much beer.
They were like,
and then got
"Here's-
you in trouble for chugging it.
Yeah. They said I was, what they call me?
You're a,
Devious.
you're a
the
deviant.
deviant
Deviant behavior.
behavior.
What
Yeah.
was
said
a
that
middle
we-
school principal in charge of it or something?
They said that we couldn't play there anymore because your devious member chugged a beer on stage. But I thought I was doing a good thing.
yeah, we're just trying to get them more sales.
I was trying to get them to finish their beers. Let's
Actually,
go.
you cheered to them at right after you, like right before you chugged it too. So it's like, go get more drinks, and then he chugged it, and it's like, oh, okay, well, we're trying to support here.
Well, you didn't even flip your pecker out or nothing, and all you did was just chug a beer. I mean,
at a brewery.
Yeah.
Oh, he went. Well, that was another thing that they were mad about was that.
I was completely naked. I failed to mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chugged it off Dan's sack.
Dan had a dildo on his trombone and was hitting people with it, fucking in the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a minor detail, you know?
Yeah.
Not
That was
this
my
time.
It's not prevalent to the story, though.
Yeah.
What are you guys all OU fans?
well, I am.
Better be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Of
kidding.
course.
I'm kidding.
I was just curious.
Of course.
I was waiting on
I
someone
would
to
say
To my
three-
core.
I would say the three people that that care about football are right. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up going to OU games,
Right.
But yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
my brother did go to OSU though, so I will support them too.
Yeah.
You will admit they exist.
Pardon
Well,
me,
I
I'm
support
supporting
any
Oklahoma
Okie school.
Spolios.
They don't play anymore, so it's or they're not going to play anymore. So it doesn't
Who?
matter.
RIP. OU and
OU and
OSU.
OSU.
Yeah.
Oh, sad.
SEC.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go get punked on by fucking Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Looking forward to
7-6 team.
Yeah, but you said they weren't going to have any more 11 a.m. games, so
Thank
that's
fucking
cool.
God.
Maybe.
I hate that. Don't. No.
Maybe.
Literally said, the OU Reddit said, hey, since we're going to the SEC, that means no more 11 a.m. games because
Cited
the SEC don't do 11 a.m.
Right.
games.
Right.
And that's going to be awesome because I fucking hate 11 a.m. OU games.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Supported on Fox or whatever. I don't. Wait, no, it's not Fox Sports anymore. It's Bally. Is that right?
Valley
Yeah,
Sports.
Valley Sports.
And they've got,
Yeah.
like,
I thought they
Valley
were going
Sports Midwest and all
bankrupt.
that.
Weren't
Fox.
they? Bally.
You have
Valley,
to pay
yeah, I
them
don't
to
know.
watch like Thunder and stuff. Like when I watch Red Sox games, I can't watch them play the Rangers or the Astros or anything because it's in my area and it's all blacked out because they have it.
Yeah.
So
Son of a
Mm.
bitch.
yeah, it's really annoying. You have to pay for like 3 different things to
If
watch
you get, like,
a sport you enjoy.
Fubo. That's why I use for OU football.
What is
It's
that?
Kubo.
just a streaming service,
Oh.
just like for live sports and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I might do that instead of paying for 5 different things.
Well, it's also like $80 a month.
Well, I mean,
Fucking sucks.
a month. Okay, yeah, never mind. Ran some numbers in my head real quick.
Thought about it, considered it, threw it out.
Yeah.
I can just stop paying my car bill or something.
There you go.
Yeah. Who needs it?
Get a bike.
What's Go ahead.
Oh, they
Yeah.
did file for bankruptcy.
Yeah, the parent company filed for bankruptcy of Bally.
Oh no.
Which is funny because they bought all of Fox Sports, and then no.
Just because you're bankrupt don't mean you're broke.
Yeah.
Just means
Actually
you want the
means you're
government to
rich.
think you're broke.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's what you do right before you
Yeah.
ask for money.
Yeah.
Unless you're a,
Me.
actual person and not a company.
Exactly. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can't be a person
I'm
and
just
go
always
bankrupt.
broke.
Idiots. Yeah. Then you're
Right.
fucked. You just have to be a gigantic company. Then it works out okay.
That's what we're trying to do here.
Go bankrupt.
Hate it,
Hey,
bitch.
man, it's like
Go
Ryan
bankrupt.
said.
The big news goes
Yeah.
bankrupt.
It's like Ryan said,
That's
man.
our
You're too
first
big for
movie.
JJ's Alley. So there's got to be some other ones you're too big for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Moving on up, you know?
I think he meant physically, right?
No, he didn't. He didn't
Yeah.
mean that. He meant like, you know, crowds you bring in, they'll you know, turn you. So anyways,
I don't
the
know what you're talking about, so
what do you guys got coming up? What you got some shows playing? Anything
Yeah,
like that?
so we're doing the 2 Fest quest,
yeah.
right? We're playing Plaza Fest September 30th
Correct.
at 3 o'clock,
Yes.
main stage. And then we're playing Wardstock that evening. Not
Which
sure the
is
time yet.
sometime.
In El Reno.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in El
at
Reno.
Vices in El Reno.
Sick. It's called
So-
Wardstock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Sarah and Justin Ward. They own Vices.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking like spells.
That would be
To be honest, I was kind of disappointed, but whatever. No, it still sounds cool.
Way
Yeah.
cooler.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. That's what I thought we were going for. But whatever.
Nice.
You guys playing those the same day?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Power to you, man. That shit. It's cool when you get done with it.
What
You're
is
like, hell yeah, I'm glad we did it.
what is Shadow Money?
We're moving on. We'll talk about it.
Talk about band names, dude.
We'll talk about it after the podcast. So anyways,
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
you never seen like those memes or anything where
I
they say,
don't know.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang, we love
Oh,
casting
yeah,
spells.
No,
It's on the
I have.
TikToks.
I'm isolated.
It's on the
On the Dick Cox. No. All right, well, never mind. I guess I'm not preaching to the choir here. I thought I was. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Well, anyways, so you got the 2 Fest quests, and then
and then Memphis.
Yep.
And then Memphis.
hell yeah.
Scottober.
Mhm.
And last year we played it last
Scottober.
year, and they brewed a beer for us.
I'm wondering if they're going to brew that one. I'm not super sure.
Some of his mic's being weird.
It kind of went away.
We'll cut it in
kinda there.
post. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut that.
We'll fuck with it in post. They're not going to brew the beer again? What was it called?
I'm not.
What was it called?
I bet they would.
Wasn't it called Scottober?
Wasn't it literally called Scott?
It's called
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it was our music video for She Said No. It actually had characters of them on the label.
Oh, sick.
We actually got a beer brewed by another brewery too.
In Amarillo. Yeah.
No shit.
So we have 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Potential
beers on beer.
sponsors
Yes.
Fingers
of
crossed.
the
That would be amazing.
podcast. And
Yes.
not the big name.
We can't give you money, but we can give you a shit ton of this beer we brew. We're like, damn it,
Yeah.
this is the last thing we
I'm
need.
there
There
you
was
go,
more
take it.
beer.
Take it. Yeah. It'd be just
It
like
did hold
Pig
us
Fest
over
again.
for a minute.
Well, fantastic. Oh, and we've got, I guess we should eventually plug that at some point, is that we've got the big news playing in November 11th
November
Yeah.
11th.
out in the Conroe for, I don't know, we haven't settled
Ska
on a,
giving.
Oh.
maybe we haven't settled on a name yet. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm debating like I don't know. I want to do something with like, I don't want it to be like super cheesy, but then I want it to be kind of cheesy, you know, like Rocket the Rainbow or something like that, because it's Rainbow Valley Ranch or Guitars in the Valley or something. I don't know.
Chug
Good.
Suckle Live.
Gaga at the Gulch. So far, everyone's hated that one, but you
That
guys,
one's the
that's
best.
good reception.
We like it. We like it.
Got big news, 3-hour long set, Garden State playing the entire time. It couldn't be.
On the
It
projector
couldn't
behind
be.
us.
Yeah, it couldn't be more ideal.
Love it.
Lovely.
If somebody's tripping, then they're gonna be really fucking confused.
The least enthusiastic woo I've ever heard. Well, fantastic. So we've got that show coming up November 11th, and you guys have
It's going
got
to be great.
a ton of awesome shit coming up. And you've got your new album. Well, we'll just say new because I guess after 3 or 4 years, you know, you guys have got another 4 or 5 until you release another one at
Right,
that,
right.
on your on that
Release.
schedule, right?
Yeah.
So
We got the next half of the decade before we.
They're going the Metallica route on this.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
that's right.
It's too stock.
They walked so we could run.
They walk so we could walk too.
Awesome. So thank you guys so much for coming out, and it's been an absolute pleasure. This will probably drop here in a couple weeks.
Awesome. Sweet. Thank you.
And you know, we'll do all the cool shit. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you
Yeah.
guys so
Yeah,
much for
thanks for
coming
having
out.
us,
It's
man.
been
Thank
a
you for having
pleasure.
us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Catch Big News anywhere at the Big News. I mean, you guys are on. That's
Yeah.
all your handles, everything like that.
Yeah, the Big News Band.
Big
dot
news
com, right?
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
Instagram handle and stuff. Yeah.
YouTube, Spotify, whatever.
Yeah, we're on
Yeah, get on
Spotify, iTunes,
On the things.
all
That's it.
that.
Awesome. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. This
Thank
has been
you
the
guys for
Spark and
having
Plug
us.
Talk. Thank you for fucking rocking my ass off with those trumpets, dude. I'll always distinctly remember moving that light and just and being like, I think I'm in the wrong place. My fucking ear, and it was
Bad.
awesome. All right. This has been the Spark and Plug Talks. Thank you.